from Germany. So as I arrived to stream, I see that the DHL plane is coming. DHL 777. Landed, Boeing 777, DHL. So now from Frankfurt to Dublin, Airbus A321, Lufthansa Airlines, flight number LH 9, flight number LH 980, took off. Thank you so much. Valencia to Frankfurt, another flight is coming. Thank you so much. Valencia to Frankfurt, Airbus A321. Lufthansa LH 1161 is arriving to Frankfurt International Airport in Germany. Okay, that's it. There it is. Lufthansa Airbus A321 arriving to Frankfurt International Airport. Touchdown. Landed. So in front of me is Boeing 747 Air Zeta. Maybe it's SF Airlines. Heading to runway. Meanwhile, we have another landing shortly. So that's Boeing 747 from Frankfurt to Seoul, South Korea. That's it. That's United States, Airbus A350 Lufthansa has took off, and Now Boeing 747 to Seoul, South Korea. Yes, taxiing to runway. Also, meanwhile, Air Logic. Boeing 777. It's also waiting for clearance. Meanwhile, a flight from Air Astana, Airbus 8321 Air Astana, from Astana to Frankfurt has arrived. Air Astana. Landed. Takeoffs. Massive big plane. That's an airplane actually. 7879, sorry, 7879, Boeing 7879, China Air China, yes, preparing for takeoff. Meanwhile, we have a Lufthansa landing. Landed. So meanwhile, China Air started to take off. Take off. Take off. Air China. China Eastern Airlines, Frankfurt to Shanghai, China, Boeing 777 to China, Shanghai. Sorry, my excuse before, it was Air China, also 777 from Frankfurt to Beijing. Now Lufthansa has arrived, another Lufthansa. Airbus 8321 from Almaty to Frankfurt has arrived. China Eastern Airlines. Tries to take off, is running in a runway to take off at high speed, going 777 to Shanghai, China. Meanwhile, from Bremen, Germany to Frankfurt, Lufthansa has arrived. It's an Airbus A320. Is also preparing for takeoff. Aerologic to Atlanta, Boeing 777. Aerologic from Frankfurt to Atlanta is taking off, Boeing 777 on flight number 3S458. Eurowings has arrived from Pristina. Airbus A320 from Pristina to Frankfurt has arrived. To Frankfurt International Airport. Taxi to the runway. Meanwhile, you can see that also. You can also see that Boeing 747 is heading to Seoul, South Korea. SF Airlines. Yeah, that Boeing 747 is absolutely cool. It's a giant aircraft. So that took off to Seoul, South Korea, which is a very long hour flight. It's almost like 13 hours to South Korea. China, South Korea, Japan, these are long flights because of their Central Asian countries. You can see that another Airbus Lufthansa has arrived. Chisinau to Frankfurt. Touchdown and grounded. That's it. Firenze is arriving to Frankfurt, Germany. Wow. Firenze, salute. How are you? That's Italia. Dolce Vita. Landed. La Dolce Vita. The sweet life is in Italy, they call it. They're very proudly calling themselves we are Italians. I love Italy as well. Italy is one of my favorite countries. If you have a job and there's lack of employment, so unemployment rate is so much high. So forget about that. Now it's 7879 Dreamliner Lufthansa Airlines has arrived. Boeing 7879 Dreamliner Lufthansa is about to land. Touchdown, very beautiful. Landed. That Lufthansa came from Bogota, Colombia. From Bogota to Frankfurt. 7879 Dreamliner. So meanwhile, Air China cargo Boeing 777 is taxiing to the runway to take off to Shanghai. There is a plane Lufthansa waiting to take off from Frankfurt to Manchester, Airbus A320. Lufthansa LH946 is waiting for the authorization of the air control tower for clearance to Manchester, United Kingdom. Meanwhile, Air China Airbus A350 from Shanghai to Frankfurt is arriving. It's actually to runway. Airbus A350 Air China from Shanghai to Frankfurt has arrived on flight number CA 935. So that's Frankfurt Airport. So in front of me, Lufthansa is taking off to Manchester, United Kingdom. Airbus A320, Airbus A320 to Manchester. Lufthansa is taking off. Beautiful takeoff. Lufthansa Airlines. And meanwhile, Condor Blue Sea Livery from Phuket to Frankfurt is arriving. Airbus A320 is arriving. Condor Airlines Airbus A350 from Phuket is arriving. touchdown and landed. Condor Airlines Airbus A350 has arrived. Discover Airlines is arriving now, taxiing to the runway. Discover Airlines Airbus A320. And also Lufthansa Airbus A320. Just even taxiing, they're just pushed back for parking to be parked until a particular time. And there you go, Emirates is off from terminal. I think she took all of the passengers in, and now she is heading to runway to take off and to have its flight. Is arriving to Frankfurt International Airport. Airbus. Boeing 777 is waiting for takeoff. Air China cargo is taking off. So that Austrian Airlines was Airbus A320, and now for takeoff. Air China cargo from Frankfurt to Shanghai. Flight number B778, Boeing 777. Ready for takeoff is heading to runway. Meanwhile, Air Asiana has arrived. Landed. I'm gonna take off at the same time. seeing multiple airlines in Frankfurt International Airport, and you can see that also Emirates Airlines is preparing for takeoff and is taxiing. She was taking the passengers and now she has completed the boarding. Boarding is completed, the boarding procedure, boarding. All the passengers are on board now and they are waiting for their departure to Dubai International Airport, United Arab Emirates, UAE. I've heard about some delays and cancellations of flights in Emirates, and also I've heard in the news that there are some stranded passengers and that Italy and Germany and those other countries are joining a union that in which they could transfer passengers, the stranded ones, to their home countries because of the ongoing conflict in the region, in the Middle East, the war between Iran and the United States and also Israel. And we all hope that this war could come to an end because it has no benefit for all. War is not a good thing, as it's not and never recommended by me and by all. So private jet has arrived. Emirates Boeing 777 is taxiing to the runway. And from Barcelona, Lufthansa has arrived. Oh, refused landing, I don't know why. So let's go around. Refused landing. Meanwhile, there is a flight. It's about to take off. Emirates Airlines, Boeing 777 from Frankfurt to Dubai, Boeing 777 flight number EK46 is waiting for the air control tower's authorization to take off and clearance. So Emirates Airlines going 777 to Dubai is cleared for takeoff. Is taking off. In front of me is a Boeing 7879 Dreamliner Lufthansa, and we will be waiting for the takeoff. Emirates 777 to Dubai took off. There you go, beautifully take off. And now that you can see a Lufthansa Boeing 7879 Dreamliner. And before it was a takeoff from Emirates Airlines. And now you can see this giant plane waiting for the Gulf Air. Boeing 777 to land first. Sorry, that's also 7879 Dreamliner Gulf Air. Gulf Air 7879 Dreamliner has landed. Touchdown. And it is landed. This is where it is. This is in Frankfurt Airport, Germany. Boeing 7879 Dreamliner Lufthansa Airlines taxiing to the terminal. Dreamliner Lufthansa. Is taxiing to the terminal. And now arriving from Venice, Italy to Frankfurt, Germany, Lufthansa Airbus A320 on flight number LH327, which has departed 1 hour and 17 minutes ago, is arriving to Frankfurt International Airport in 2 minutes. And meanwhile you can see an air Dolomiti, which is taxiing to the runway. Air Dolomiti, or Lot Airlines from Frankfurt to Warsaw, Poland. The aircraft is an Embraer E190. Polish Airlines, Lot. Lot Polish Airlines. And now Boeing 777 Star Alliance Lufthansa is taking off, and I will tell you the flight data. Sorry, my mistake. It's Star Alliance livery, Air China, from Frankfurt to Beijing. Boeing 777. Let's take off. Somewhere to Frankfurt. From Venice, Lufthansa to Frankfurt, touchdown, and landed. Lufthansa Airbus A320 has arrived from Venice, Italy. And now, meanwhile, Gulf Air, Boeing 7879 Dreamliner, which has arrived from Dammam, is taxiing to the terminal to let off the passengers. So from Wroclaw, Air Dolomiti Embraer E190 to Frankfurt is arriving in less than a minute to Frankfurt International Airport. There is a Gulf Air. Also going to the terminal to let off the passengers. This guy is coming now. From Venice, Italy. Sorry, from Wroclaw to Frankfurt. Venice was the Frankfurt actually. Sorry. Touchdown and from the Lufthansa from Venice also arrived before this. I just was confused. So, this Air Dolomiti arrived from Wroclaw. So in 1 minute from Tokyo, Japan, all Nippon Airways operated by Air Japan, flight number NH223 arriving from Tokyo, Japan to Frankfurt International Airport, Germany, is arriving in 2 minutes now. It's also a Boeing 7879 Dreamliner aircraft, which will be arriving in Frankfurt, Germany in less than a minute. It's en route. Meanwhile, Gulf Air is taxiing to the terminal to let off the passengers. Small rains. It will be rainy, I think. Later on. Clouds are coming like this, dark clouds. So these clouds are all rains. From Tokyo, Japan, Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, all Nippon Airways, operated by Air Japan, flight number NH223, which has departed 14 hours and 10 minutes, arriving in this in a minute to Frankfurt. There you go. 787-9 Dreamliners arriving to Frankfurt. Landed 779 Dreamliner. So now we'll be spotting further planes. Transatlantic, taxi into the runway. So from Barcelona to Frankfurt, Airbus A321 Lufthansa Airlines has arrived. From Barcelona, Spain to Frankfurt, Airbus A321 has arrived. We're landing. Touchdown landed. Good day, it's Roma Ostense. Time to give back my apartment. Okay, welcome. We are from Frankfurt here. Thank you so much. Good day, Mr. Rona. So guys, right now it's raining with hail, and it's Air Dolomity taxiing to the runway as well. Air Dolomity taxiing to the runway. And while Lufthansa Airlines there will be taking off to Billund Airbus A320M. Took off. Lufthansa from Amsterdam has arrived. Airbus A319 from Amsterdam, Holland has arrived to Frankfurt International Airport. Touchdown, landed. So that's Air Canada. Air Canada from Frankfurt to Toronto, Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner from Frankfurt to Toronto, Canada, is taxiing to runway to take off to Canada, Toronto Airport. There we go, Air Canada, Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner to Toronto is taking off. So, cleared for takeoff, I believe. Yeah. Cleared to take off. Took off. That's it. Live from Frankfurt International Airport, guys. And we are about to witness spot another aircraft from Condor Airlines. And this is not just an ordinary Condor, it's from the football team of the Frankfurt national team. Eintracht Frankfurt livery from Palma de Mallorca has arrived. It's the football team of Frankfurt This plane belongs to the football team. It's arrived from Palma de Mallorca. Palma de Mallorca to Frankfurt International Airport. And the local time is 17 hours and 27 minutes, which is 5:27 p.m. Local time in Frankfurt, Germany. United Airlines. United Airlines Boeing 777 222ER from Frankfurt to Washington is taxiing to the runway to take off to Washington Airport, United States. There you go, United Airlines. Flight number UA 933 from Frankfurt to Washington DC, Boeing 777, cleared for takeoff. It's for sure waiting for the passage of another aircraft so that it could go and she could be cleared for takeoff. A passing plane. So from Bologna to Frankfurt, Airbus A319 Lufthansa Airlines has arrived. From Bologna, Italy. To Frankfurt. Lufthansa Airbus A319 flight number LH285 has arrived and the local time is 5:29 p.m. Frankfurt landed, arrived, fully ground. So now United Airlines will be taking off to Washington, United States. She's waiting for some sorts of authorization, some don't fly down. So that's it. Waiting for the Mitsubishi CRJ. Lufthansa, operated by Lufthansa Cityline. From Frankfurt to Bremen, Germany, CRJ, 900 Mitsubishi aircraft. So we're taking off. Takeoff. Thank you. So United Airlines Boeing 777 from Frankfurt to Washington is taking off. United Airlines flight number UA 933 from Frankfurt to Washington, Boeing 777, preparing for takeoff. So glad for takeoff to Washington, United Airlines. Meanwhile, from Barcelona to Frankfurt, Airbus A320, Lufthansa has also arrived. From Barcelona this one. So United Airlines took off.
Guck mal, wie nah man am Flugzeug
Lufthansa Airlines, Airbus A340. Lufthansa Airlines, Airbus A340, Airbus A340 from Frankfurt to New York, JFK, John F. Kennedy Airport. Flight number LH404 is taxiing to the runway to take off. And meanwhile, you can see Lufthansa Airlines taxiing to the terminal. So, Air Dolomiti, flight number EN 8761 from Katowice to Frankfurt, which has departed 1 hour and 9 minutes ago, arriving to Frankfurt. It's an Embraer E190 aircraft. Touchdown. sometimes you could spot amazing things and it's not bad to tell. This amazing guy, hi. He's not feeling happy. Okay, so airlines. And you can see it. Meanwhile, this guy, my friend, my dude, oh, it's not so. So happy. So Lufthansa, and also meanwhile 737, going 737 from Royal Air Maroc from Casablanca has also arrived. Going 737 also arrived. Landed. So amazing. So from Tokyo, Japan, going 7879 Dreamliner is arriving. Japan Airlines going 7879 Dreamliner from Tokyo arrived to Frankfurt, Germany. Landed. And meanwhile Airbus A340 Lufthansa Airlines heading to New York John F. Kennedy Airport JFK is running at high speed to take off. Takeoff to New York. My friend is watching. So from Munich to Frankfurt, Airbus A320 Condor Airlines Blue Sea livery arrived from Munich, München or Munich to Frankfurt. Blue Sea livery Condor Airlines Airbus A320. Takeoff as well. From Frankfurt to Gothenburg, Airbus A320. From Frankfurt to Gothenburg, let's take off. Just take off. Meanwhile, other Condor Airlines making entry, amazing entry, Frankfurt Airport. Airbus A350, sorry A330, Condor Airlines arrived. From Mombasa, Africa. Somewhere in Africa, Mombasa. Thank you from your likes. Thank you. Please like and share the stream. Please like if you can. So from Brussels to Frankfurt, LATAM cargo has arrived. Boeing 767 316 ERBCF from Brussels, Belgium. Boeing 767 LATAM cargo has arrived. Airbus A340 from Frankfurt from Frankfurt to Chicago. Airbus A340 is taking off. Flight number LH432. Airbus A340 to Chicago from Frankfurt International Airport. It's taking off. Please like the video, please like and share. Thank you so much. So we have a takeoff. Beautiful takeoff to Chicago Airport in United States. Airbus A340. Japan Airlines taxiing to the terminal. We can see another airlines, another airplane taxiing to the runway. Private jet. Not much interested in this thing. But Qatar Air Cargo is arriving, guys. In just 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Please wait for the Qatar Air Cargo's arrival. So that's Airbus A320 Lufthansa. From Doha to Frankfurt, Qatar Cargo, flight number QR 8227, arriving from Doha, Qatar to Frankfurt, which has departed 7 hours and 25 minutes ago. Is arriving to Frankfurt in 1 minute. Going 777 FTZ. Qatar Air Cargo has arrived, guys. I don't have any answer for that, so landed beautifully, Qatar Air Cargo. And you can see United Airlines. So, United Airlines from Frankfurt to San Francisco, United States, is taking off. The 777 flight number UA 927. Okay, meanwhile, Condor Airlines from Mauritius, Airbus A330 has arrived from Mauritius Airport. Touchdown, and that's grounded. And meanwhile, United Airlines is taking off to San Francisco, USA, and also took off. Beautiful. Took off. Okay, so waiting for further flights. We'll have a flight from Air China, Beijing, from Beijing, China to Frankfurt, which has departed 10 hours and 5 minutes ago, is arriving to Frankfurt at a local time of 17 hours and 53 minutes, which is 5:53 in the afternoon PM. Please don't go anywhere because Turkish Airlines is also coming. Airbus A330. And this is Air China Boeing 777. That's alright. So actually Turkish Airlines moved to other side of the airport, other side of the runway. There's another runway, so it will be landing in a different runway. So unfortunately, I would say we will not have a clear view of Turkish Airlines. So meanwhile, you can see that from Chicago to Frankfurt, Aerologic is also coming, but I think it will be also landing in that airport because its direction is heading to that airport. I mean to that cargo. The cargo landing, I mean the cargo runway is totally different. In Frankfurt, there are two types of runways. One of them is for passengers and one is for cargo. The cargo planes, most of them actually, not all of them, but most of the majority of them are landing in a different runway, which is over there. You can see there in front of me. It's far away from this runway. There you go. Aerologic is also moving to that runway because of, I don't know why. So we have a landing. We have a landing here, guys, to the most beautiful airports on earth. Frankfurt International Airport, Lufthansa Airlines. I don't know which model, but because I didn't see the flight radar application, I'll just check very quickly. It's actually from from Athens. She arrived from Athens, Greece, and it's an Airbus A321. This one, which airlines you're talking about? Hi, Romeo Sinda. How are you, sir? So that's Airbus A330 in front of me. Condor Airlines Airbus A330. Look at the Aegean, beautiful aircraft coming to Frankfurt International Airport. Beautiful landing, Aegean Airlines, beautiful, very very beautiful landing. Wow, crazy. From Athens to Frankfurt, Airbus A321, Aegean Airlines, flight number A3832. Oh. Took off. So beautiful took off. Wow. Amazing. I missed that. Actually, it's Airbus A340 from Frankfurt to Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf is also inside Germany, it's a Dusseldorf airport, so it's not to Chicago or to New York, because most of the A340 Airbus are going to New York and Chicago and to the United States, what I'm saying. So there are some beautiful aircrafts, Lufthansa. This airport is mostly run by Lufthansa Aviation, so there are some rare planes and Boeing 737. Actually, my best plane is 7879 Dreamliner, guys. That's my favorite airplane, and also Boeing 777. These are my favorite Boeing. But Lufthansa, most of them are Airbuses. So it has Boeings, but they are few. But most of the majority of the aircrafts from the Lufthansa are Airbuses. So you have to understand what I'm saying. So that's it. Okay, so that's Airbus A350, Lufthansa, Airbus A350, wow, Lufthansa Airlines, Airbus A350, arriving, touchdown, and grounded. So she arrived from Seoul to Frankfurt, and wow, what did I do? She arrived from Seoul, South Korea, Airbus A350, Lufthansa Airlines. So that's it. Wow. So that's Airbus. Sorry. That's Airbus. I'm just humbled here. So beautiful, I saw the ITA Airways. I missed that. Not beautiful from Serena. So look at that, wow. ITA Airways, Italian Airways landing to Frankfurt International Airport. Wow, Serena. Wow. Landed, touchdown, landing. Wow. Italian Airways. When I heard about Italy, oh wow, I remember a lot of memories. It remembers me from my beautiful life in Italy. I had a really nice time, but it was also a tough time, you know. At the same time, I still remember that. Sometimes you will be complaining of your life in somewhere until you leave. And when you leave, you'll be saying, oh, that place was very nice. I will be very, miss that. And you'll be feeling very awful sometimes, even you want to go. You will badly, very badly, you know. You want to go there one day. And when you were living at that time, you will say, hey, I want to go as fast as possible. But, we need for change, that's why. constantly we cannot stick with one thing forever. We need a change, that's it. Humanly, we all need for change, for travel. This is my personal opinion. I respect everybody's opinions are different. So this is my own view of life. Wow, beautiful landing. So, Lufthansa Star Alliance livery is arriving in Frankfurt, which has departed 1 hour and 2 minutes ago. Arriving from Billund. Do you know where is Billund? Which airport is that? Anyone? Billund Airport. First time I'm hearing about this airport. It's my first time. I don't know where it is. But let me see in ChatGPT. I'll just quickly see it in ChatGPT. Billund Airport. So Billund Airport is an international airport located in central Denmark, about 2 to 3 kilometers from the town of Billund. So that's it. It's Denmark. Billund Airport is in Denmark. So new information added. That's it, guys. If we are talking about airplanes, these are airplanes. So the landings, it has takeoff, travelings we need for trains, buses, aircrafts, blah blah blah. But people mostly they like airplanes. When I was a kid, when I was seeing some plane, and I was feeling so much excited about it. Because it's different, sensitive subject sometimes. Netherlands. France. Arriving to Frankfurt International Airport. Phoenix is not, I don't know why it's not registered in any flight travel app. I don't know why. In my flight travel app, it's not registered. But it's not showing in the data. Zimex has arrived. Zimex, that's an ATR aircraft, ATR propeller, ATR 900. So ATR 72 there, or ATR 42, ATR 90 doesn't exist, but there's ATR 72 and also 42. France also has arrived from Paris. Touchdown, landed. So far, just for the country name is most likely Zimex Aviation So from Amsterdam, German Airways is coming, Embraer E190. Is about to land in Frankfurt Airport. Just landed. So that's landed. That's it. Okay, so from Munich to Frankfurt, Airbus A320, Lufthansa Airlines A320 is arriving. That's it, landing. So that's Air France. And that even hello sir, hello, how are you? So Air Baltic is also coming from Zurich, Switzerland. Please like the like this. Please like. If you're new to this, please like and subscribe. Give me 40 likes. So Air Baltic arrived from Zurich, Switzerland. Please like guys, like.
ખબર હોય વિડીયો ને જોયું હોય તો આમ એકવાર ઊભું હોય ને આખું હોય એની 5 મિનિટ પાછળ બહુ વિડીયોમાં બતાવવાની બધે એમ ના છે ખાલી સિમ્બોલ હોય સાથે એ ખાલી ગાઈડો મોબાઈલ અને ત્યાં છે ને આઈસી આપણી બાજુ
days.
પૈસા ન હોય મિનિટમાં થાય એવું કરી એવું નહીં મૂંઝી ગયું છે અહીંથી હા એરપોર્ટ કલાક કેવું લાંબુ
So Condor Airlines, this is Frankfurt Airport, Germany. So Condor Airlines Blues Island livery is Blue Sea livery. So that's
આવે છે માથેથી એવું લાગે
That's how we go. And 9 minutes because of no flights today. Okay, so Finnair arriving from Finland, Helsinki. To be mentioned, guys, it's also an Embraer E190. No, that's called an Embraer E190 plane. This is Finnair from Helsinki, Finland. Greetings from Canada. Canada, yeah. Greetings. My respect to Canadian people and all Canadians.
જગ્યાએ સસ્તી પડે સસ્તી તો મને દૂરથી જ લાગે મને તો ગમે આજના ટેન્શન ક્યાં બધા
Okay, boy. So. Last two Indians here doing like that. So it's a public atmosphere, guys. Some apologies, some talking, some hearings, but it's very safe. It's safest place. It's super safe. Everything is good. People are nice. People are friendly. There's nothing wrong here, so everything is all okay, and nobody wants to, I mean, it's public place, Me personally, I'm not a kind of person to offend somebody, at least to harm somebody. No, that's not my personality. There are some boards, different people talking, things, say different things, but that means they talk about their own issues. But now they're talking here, ha ha ha. So meanwhile, we are waiting for some beautiful planes. While I can see, I can spot Frankfurt Airlines blue sea livery. It's Airbus 8330 taxiing.
આ જોનો 55 રન જોડી નાખ્યા
Beautiful plane coming here. Airbus 8330, Frankfurt Airlines, blue sea livery. At the same time, there was a takeoff. Beautiful action. Beautiful sunset. It's not a sunset yet, but it's a gloomy sky and gloomy weather, and it's very beautiful here out here in Frankfurt International Airport, Deutschland, Germany. Airbus A330. This is called Airbus A330. So this is Condor Airlines, blue sea livery. Beautiful. Wow. actually she might be waiting for a landing because there is a landing. So that's why she's waiting. She's waiting for a landing. Very nice. It's okay. Amazing aircraft, guys. Okay, so we're watching beautiful planes here on Frankfurt Airport. Meanwhile, there is an Austrian plane coming to Frankfurt Airport from Vienna, Austria, coming in to Frankfurt Airport, all the way from Vienna, Austria. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. There are more flights, I think, coming. So the next one, which is very close, is Air India from Mumbai to Frankfurt Airport on flight number AI2027. It's a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, and she departed 10 hours and 9 minutes ago, now arriving to Frankfurt in less than a minute. Air India, Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner arriving. Touchdown, landed. Beautiful. So don't go anywhere, guys. There will be Emirates Sky Cargo coming from Amsterdam to Frankfurt. It's a Boeing 777. I think she's too far. Yeah, she's arriving very late. Airlines livery. Next, we will see Emirates Sky Cargo coming from Amsterdam, Boeing 777 Emirates Sky Cargo arriving to Frankfurt. Boeing 777, where she is. Beautiful plane at the Emirates Sky Cargo. Arriving to Frankfurt International Airport at a local time of 6:38 p.m. Here she is, Emirates. Have a good day. See you again, I think, because there's no flights currently, so I'll leave. There's a flight. Coming from Gran Canaria, Frankfurt International Airport. Condor yellow sunshine livery. It's arriving to Frankfurt. Airlines from Gran Canaria Airbus A320. Touchdown and landed. The weather is like this here. Not very good. Waiting for more flights, guys. private jet company. So from Antalya, Turkey, Sun Express Boeing 737 MAX 8 is arriving to Frankfurt in less than a minute. Flight number XQ142 Sun Express Airlines from Antalya is approaching to Frankfurt International Airport. Landed. So that's it, guys. So this was today's live. Thank you for watching. I can't actually wait to film another incoming airplane. It's from Pegasus, Airbus 8321. Pegasus Airlines, fly pegasus.com from Istanbul is arriving. Touchdown, landed around. So thank you for watching. See you in the next live stream, guys. Here are some planes arriving. After another. This one is from Shanghai. 7879 Dreamliner. Lufthansa Boeing 7879 Dreamliner arriving from here is good weather, but it's bad weather, but it's not night because of the clouds. Clouds are different, making it difficult for me to film everything. So land it. Let's go, guys. We are leaving. So, thank you so much for watching today's film, today's movies. Today's live stream. Because of these clouds, you can see clouds are completely different, guys. Has changed from Frankfurt to Germany. It's totally different weather here. Really cold and very windy here. Please like, guys. Please make it 50. One like to 50, guys. One like to 50. Please double tap the screen. It will be counted as a like. Please double tap. Please double tap. It will be 50 likes. Please tap the screen. It will be 50 likes. So there is a Condor Red Sea livery. Coming to Frankfurt. Double tap the screen to be 50 likes. I need 50 likes, guys. I need 10 likes. Sun Express. 77, that's it. I need to see 50 likes, guys. I need to see 50 likes. Please make it 50 likes. Double tap the screen. Please. Can anyone double tap the screen? 50 likes. I need to see 50 likes. No? So it's live traffic and also thank you so much. Here, Frankfurt Airport. left here. It's right there in front of us. Look at this plane. Look at this. Another location. Another Lufthansa is coming. Airbus A320 Lufthansa Airlines. Frankfurt. It's near Portugal. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. See you in the next live. Thank you so much for your support. I need to go soon. Weather here. These are the Berlin airlifts, Douglas C-54 and C-47. Right there, it's a museum next to the Frankfurt Airport. See you, thank you so much. I can't stop the live, but you know, everything goes. spot. Boeing 747 Lufthansa, which is arriving from Tokyo, Japan to Frankfurt International Airport. And then we can go as well, no problem. There it is. Arrived. There's that. This is the airport situation here. Frankfurt International Airport. Taxiing to the terminal to let off the passengers, and meanwhile EasyJet operated by EasyJet Europe arrived from Milan. It's an Airbus A320 EasyJet arriving from Milan, Italy. EasyJet. Touchdown, landed. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for your support. See you tomorrow in the next live. So from me and my channel, it's a goodbye. See you tomorrow guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much. I really appreciate from your long time support.